Hi to everybody, and today I'd like to talk to you about the most common misconceptions about moving to a kin domain. Because after reading books, people feel so enthusiastic and they're eager to move to land, and they come even to us and ask a lot of questions. And based on our experience, we thought out most common misbeliefs that, in my opinion, are the most common among people who want to move to a kin domain. Okay, so in my opinion, the most common one is that everybody in kin domains live happily and we are all friends, we support each other. No, that's definitely not true, unfortunately, but it functions as a village and people are all different. And even the fact that you have read all the books and you understand it in your own way, but your neighbor can read, and surely your neighbor read the same books, but his conception of the books is quite different. And even one sentence, one phrase may be understood in far different ways. And that's why, because of these misunderstandings and because we are all human beings, we don't live friendly, quite friendly, yes. So it's fun. It's like a normal city, I would say. Yes. So with some people you make friends. With some people you're just like acquaintances. Let's say it like that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. When you move to your kin domain, everything will change. Surely your life will change, but inside your soul, the deepest lurks of your soul, they will remain the same. And if there are any problems that you are struggling with, you'd better start dealing with them right now, because when you move to a kin domain, it will be much more complex, I would say. And people come with their own problems. And even when we're talking about cities, it's so easy to say, okay, I have a lot of work, I have kids, I have families, we've got so much stress, and we hide beneath this stress. And when you start your kin domain, you get out of this stress and you have no more excuses. Oh, that's just was my work, my boss, and so on. And you might even find some deeper problems that you were not aware of them even before. That's why you're not going to change. You will, but it's such a long process, and not everybody wants to change him or herself, and that's quite a painful process. And even if you move to your land, it doesn't mean that you automatically become a better person. A lot of people, when they move, they don't think about a lot about their future. So, okay, for example, they can sell a flat, and that will be the start of their kin domain. So, it will be enough to build a house, for example. But what will be next? And they think that we will be in the hands of God, and the land will take care of us, maybe the community, people, and so on. No, I would say that your future is in your own hands, especially thinking about income. You should start thinking about it way before you move. That's money issues. It should be an interesting topic. So really, the first time your land might be your enemy, because you will be hostile to this land. You'll be an enemy who came and just said, that's my land. Although you might feel that, okay, it's my land and that's where I want to live forever. That doesn't mean that this land will accept you automatically. And it might be a problem, so it takes time in order. So it will take care of you, it will protect you, surely. But for some people, it takes years. Unfortunately, and with the deepest regret, I must admit that a lot of relationships break down. A lot of relationships break up. And even if you read the books together with your partner, and you feel that you completely understood and you are in tune with him or her, but moving to your land, it's such an experience, it's such a challenge that sometimes it's unfortunately unbearable for some people. And although you change your life completely together, that's that might turn into war, that might destroy your relationship. So before moving, think twice about it, and particularly about your relationships. Are they strong enough? Are you sure that your kids can handle it? And particularly women, unfortunately, I don't know why, but mostly I see example that women handle this stressful situation. So consider your relationship, put your family first. Okay, ideas, books, they are great, but don't bring your city that lives inside you, into this land. So my main message will be to go and to visit real kin domains, real settlements, and us talk to people. Try to spend there at least a couple of days. Talk not only to your host family, but move around the settlement and ask. Try to ask as many people as possible. You might find your soulmates, you might already find some friends, and you may prepare a list of questions that you'd like to ask. Some questions may not be as pleasant and may sound even impolite and rude, but that's your decision to make your life, and it's quite a huge change. That's why please be attentive to details, and that's another opportunity for you, and if you have a partner, for your family as well, to check whether you want to hit the same target. I know that it sounds negative, and that's not how it's written in the books, unfortunately, because if we are not all Anastasias, we are just people who moved from cities, and that's why we bring our own problems with us, even here. That's why it's better to be negative, firstly, than to dream about something unbelievable and then get into such a deep depression. Just for example, as when people realize that that's not how they imagine it. So try to be more critical, and that's might save your cycle.